Yo, 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 yo. There we go. Should be loading in. Should be loading on in. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on, come on. What in the actual fuck? There we go. Jesus. Good. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Yo, yo, yo. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. What is up? Oh, 326. We're here. We are here. Uh, Here we go. Yo, yo, yo. Yo. How am I? Pretty good. Pretty good. How about you? How about you? Okay. Oh, I know it's a little bit early. Obviously, earlier than I typically stream, but I have the time right now, so I might as well take it and stream. At night's been rough. So, who wins? I'm good too. I'm happy that came to UFC. I think he beat Tanner. I definitely think he can beat Tanner. Definitely, definitely think he can. Tanner Boser's only won one fight since being cut from the UFC, which is weird that he's back already. Williams' ground game is not that good. Fair, fair. I'm curious to know what the game plan for Tanner is going to be. Is he just going to try to wrestle him? Is he going to try to clinch him, stay super close to him? I don't know. Very curious on that. Very curious on that. Let's share it to the channel. Okay. We are live. UFC 326. You got Max Holloway? Okay. I think Max gets finished. I think he gets finished. I'd say unfortunately, but not really unfortunate. Um, what the fuck you doing up really well? 6 a.m. here, maybe 10 a.m. for you. It's 8:25 here for me. What's up, Juice Man? What's up, Jeff? What are your thoughts on Dante Johnson versus Cody Brundage? I think Brundage in exchanges can be dangerous because he has decent power, but other than that, I think Dante should maul him. Maul him. Yeah. What the fuck? Middle East Central? Where? Shit. What? Please select the content category. Closely matches? entertainment, probably. What? Okay, well, that's not correct. There we go. There we go. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah. Trying to put this as a poll. Yeah, I think Dante should absolutely smash Cody. Should smash him. Okay. We are live. No. Talking UFC 326. There we go. Perfect. Good job, buddy. You are absolutely gone because you are an idiot. Idiot. I think Roman Kopylov is going to lose. I don't trust him. Um, God, who is he fighting again? Roman Kopylov. 14-5. Marco Tulio. Tulio looked like shit against CLD. Like shit. Um, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one because Tulio looked awful. Also face planted. Kopylov lost against Paulo, who's fought some really good guys. Tulio hasn't. So I don't know. I think I like Kopylov. For one, when is the fight? May. Well, Tulio was knocked out. Oops. Tulio was knocked out in November, December, March, April, May. That's 4 months. So it'll be 5 months. Yeah, Kopylov. I don't trust the chin of Tulio coming back that quick. I don't trust it. Do not trust it. So, Kopylov. That's only 5 months. It's not much. It's not enough time. At all. No, he got double whammied, 86,000 seconds. Hopefully that means he's gone for 2 days. Hopefully. There's two light heavyweight fights in 326. I think debut one is gonna win, and after them fight with Ibo. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what you do with Ibo, to be honest. Um, will Rob Font piece up? No, I don't think so. On the feet, he absolutely could, but even he fought a striker like David Martinez and didn't look all that good. Um, I don't think so. I think Robo Rosas, I think his power for one is going to shock Rob. And I don't think he's a very, very powerful guy, but I do think he has some power. I think his wrestling wins him the fight, obviously. I think Rob's going to be a step behind. I think Robo is going to be much faster. Much faster. So many people are picking Bruno to beat RoboCop again. It's like RoboCop hasn't his chin's bad for some reason. I disagree 1,000%. 1,000%. I disagree. Like I don't know if I could disagree more, to be honest. Oliveira Max prediction. I like Max a lot. Or Matt Oliveira, Jesus. I think Oliveira hurts Max and then submits him. For sure. For sure. Kind of is gonna be a champion, biggest prospect right away. I don't know. That's the guy that fought Eric Merconico, right? He looked okay. He looked okay. I thought the finishing sequence was incredible. But yeah, but yeah, yeah. I think Oliveira beats Max. What's up, Homelander? Again, if you guys can slap that like button, I appreciate you. No one. The fight with Eric is Basung and I. Oh yeah, he is not gonna be a champ for sure. For sure. I don't know if you can say it for sure, but that'd be wild. Were you guys surprised how bad Moreno lost on Saturday? I think I was a tidbit surprised on how unbelievably um how unbelievably not really competitive it was. I think I was pretty surprised about that, honestly. I don't I don't surprise a lot that Moreno lost. Oh, okay. Petty and Shavkat is overrated. How is Shavkat overrated? That makes no sense. How is Shavkat overrated? That's Islam's hardest fight. How is Patty over? I mean, Patty, I get. Shavkat, how is he overrated? I'm very curious on that. Shavkat beats Gary. Well, he already beat Gary, but he still beats Gary. Yes, yes. Kyle has the most unchecked and overrated grappling. How? How? What are you talking about? The only person he didn't grapple with was freaking I'm Evolve. What are you talking about? He has only one submission, but like he out grappled Brandon Allen in a grappling match. He beat Jared Gordon, but he stood with him, whatever. Knocked out Paul Craig, grappled Abu, grappled Michael Oleksiejczuk, grappled Muradov. And Muradov's pretty damn good. Not in the UFC anymore, but pretty good. Grappled his debut guy, Armin. He grappled. How was he? He grappled Almeida. The only reason he lost that one was because of escape time. So I don't understand how he's grappling's unproven. Kaya was gonna TKO RDR. Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, hasn't fought anyone good at all. He's done his KO Raphael, who is a tomato can. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I think there's just something that flows about with that guy. You know, something different with him. But he's not proven. 100%, you're correct. Was he the favorite? Oh, of course. I was wondering if he was the favorite in that. Beating Brandon Allen in the grappling match, the only place where he's good, that's a big deal, I think. I think it's a big deal. Two 5 minute rounds. RDR is top three middleweight. Um Top three. I don't think he's better than Dreykus. I like RDR a lot. But I don't think he's better than Dreykus. I don't think he's better than Hamzat. I don't think he beats Kaio. I don't think he beats Imavov. So no, top five, yes. Top three, no. Yeah, but finish Raphael in 30 seconds, and in Dana White's contender series, he finished 30 seconds again. It's not who you beat; it's how you beat. Well, I think it has to be both, because we've seen a lot of fighters beat a lot of bad guys and then fight good fighters and not do well. you have to take into account um, who they're beating at times. Like, and when they're just coming up, whatever. But when it's, a longer stretch of time and you're okay, he's fighting his first tough opponent, and then you look at his record, he's fought all these tomatoes. His record doesn't mean too much. I mean, it happens all the time with Dana White's Contender Series, all the time. Next for Volk, you still didn't answer my question on why, what's his name, Shavkat's overrated. Diego Volk 3, yikes. Volk's going to fight the winner of Mavzar Murphy. So that's what's next for him, for sure. For sure. I hope Murphy beats Mavzar. Yeah, yeah. I really want to see Mavzar versus Volk. Murphy and Mavzar. I mean, Murphy and Volk is just kind of what we've been getting, anyways. So it doesn't really change too much. I like Murphy, but I think Mavzar brings a little bit different shit fighting Volkanovski. Even though, again, I thought Aljo beat him. Let's be honest. Whitaker schools Kaio. RDR beat him. Whitaker does not school Kaio. What the fuck are you talking about? This is not the same Whitaker. Prime Whitaker? Sure, maybe. But this Whitaker does not beat. Yeah, this Whitaker does not beat Kaio. What are you talking about? Mobsar is very, very, very good grappler, but he's literally can't finish people. So I want to see Murphy versus Volk more. Sure, but if he can grapple with Volk, you tell me he can't finish Volk grappling? I don't know. Kyle, the edge of 29-28 this weekend. I think he finishes RDR. His biggest win is Gary when Gary was in short notice. Well, that's a big deal then. That's a big finish. Also, he beat Jeff Neal, which at the time was a big deal. Maybe hasn't aged great, but that's a big fucking deal. Oh, first guy to submit Wonderboy, which not necessarily surprised. 7-0, 6 finishes. You know, I think there's a lot to like. A lot. And he also dominated Gary besides that one moment from Gary with the rear naked choke. And he was supposed to fight Bilal. He was supposed to fight him. In between the Thompson and Gary fight, he was supposed to fight him. That's who he's supposed to fight instead of Gary. Jesus. Jeff Neal is trash. Now, not then, though. Armin said the UFC might have him face Volk. I bet Volk whoops him, but the matchup makes no sense. I mean, Armin would be much stronger than Volkanovski. Striking wise, Volk beats him up. Grappling wise, Armin's way better. What's next for Billy and Elinkana? Do you think he's going to get a ranked opponent? He's on a 3-fight win streak. Ibo, Kevin, Tafa. Absolutely not. Look at the quality of opponents. Why would he get a ranked opponent? He's one or two opponents away, decent opponents away from being ranked, getting a ranked opponent. The type of glaze Kaio's getting for beating lower caliber opponents in 50-45 by Imavov. Did you watch the Imavov fight? Did you watch that fucking fight? Imavov clearly poked him in the eye many times. It's hard to advance on a fighter when you're getting poked in the eye every time you move. Imavov did it against Izzy, and he finished Izzy. So, I mean, will you bet on Charles? I'm not betting at all. I don't know, just because light heavyweight is bad. There is a 30 unranked fighters in division. I mean, sure, sure. I think if you took a short notice fight, he'd get a ranked one. But I don't think beating Tafa should get you a ranked fight. You know. Yeah, I can see RDR quit like he did last time. Well, again, no, he didn't quit. He got tired. Also dominated Allen when he wasn't tired. So it's a weird thing. Kaio getting smoked by Imavov is far less worrying than RDR quitting before the round. Well, his coaches threw in the towel. He didn't quit. But yes, Kaio also didn't get smoked by Imavov. He lost the decision when he kept getting fouled. Shotgun striking defense is very bad. Carlos would KO him. Striking defense, I don't think Ian could barely touch him. What do you mean? His striking defense. Jeff Neal, who was good at the time, was the only person who had success on him. Alan Conner versus Navajo Sterling would be a good matchup. Winner gets right opponent. I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm not crazy high on Navajo. I mean, just don't think he's looked that good. I like his patience, but Imavov is good, but he cheats and fouls every single fight, just like Cyril Gane. Yep. Yep. So, yeah. Even though I was okay with the stoppage with Cannonier, I know a lot of people didn't like that stoppage. I think it's fine. I think it was fine. The referee gave him as many chances as he could have. DDP beats Imavov. I mean, okay. DDP is a former world champion who beat Izzy. So I mean, that's not saying too much. I agree with that. I don't think it'd be easy by any means. I think that should be a pick 'em also. I don't think DDP should be a favorite. I don't think if anyone should be a favorite, it should be Imavov. I think it should be a pick 'em. That's a tough fight. Luke Fernandez is gonna TKO Rodolfo Bellato. God, I hope so. God, I hope so. Get Bellato out of here. That'd be sweet. Oh, Charles Johnson is fighting Jose Henrique at UFC Vegas, Fit 115, April 4th. DDP said he'll get his belt back by the end of this year. Okay. I mean, you got to fight before you can get your belt back. We're already in March, buddy. Has rewatched Hamzat Chimaev loss. Okay. I'm evolved will ever become champ? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think he beats those top guys. Because like I said, he was losing to Izzy until he eye poked him and then he finished him. Jared needs to hang it up. He's too old and shows clear signs of brain damage. And CTE doesn't matter. If he wins, he doesn't need to take any more punches. I agree 100%. Connor Pratas in the welterweight. Who do you think gets the win? Come on, it's not even a competitive fight. That fight will never happen. It would be ridiculous. I'd be asking like Forrest Griffin to come back and fight. Who do you got in this main event this weekend? I have Charles. I think Charles finishes Max. I think Rolo decision, Borello decision, and Gregory KO or points. Yeah, I like him by KO. I don't trust Bruno's chin. His chin's very weird. But yeah, I have Bruno. I have Borello. Probably by finish or decision and Raul decision. Is Michael Chandler unranked right now? No. No. I don't think he should be either. I don't care if he's lost. He's lost to all ranked fighters and good ones. So yeah, I can really see Max getting caught on the temple and either getting dropped or wobbled and then submitted. I like Max a lot, but you think Lerone has a chance? Of course he does. It's yeah, of course. Of course he has a chance. I highly doubt McGregor makes a comeback, but the White House card will be announced this week, and Jones should be fighting Pereira. God, I can't wait. Man, I cannot wait. That fight is ooh. That fight feeds families. So Huber sold my KO parlay. I picked Zell Huber because I don't trust Bobby Green's durability, but Bobby Green looked incredible. So happy for him. I think Bruno is gonna beat Gregory via decision. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Marvin Vittori was having success against Bruno. If Marvin can, so can Gregory. I hope John Jones will come back at the White House. Me too. Me too. Win or lose, that fight's incredible. That's the reality. That fight's incredible. Man, I got some in my throat. Sorry. I think Gary versus Oberg gonna be such a war like Glover fight. I think Oberg will fade in round 4 and Yuri will KO him. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. Also, Oberg hasn't looked good in a while. I know he just KO'd Dominic Reyes. At some point, that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, Yuri will hunt him. Yep. Yep. But Max has good boxing and he can stuff takedowns easily, but you can never count out Charles in fights because he's good. Well, stuffing takedowns is a weird one because like yeah, he can stop single legs and double legs, but can he stop Charles from getting on his back? Can he stop Charles from getting the clinch body lock? Can he stop those? We don't know. I don't trust Oberg's chin. I agree with you. I'm going with Charles Oliveira. Me too. Oberg did KO Volkan Uzdemir. I mean, not a lot of guys have. And even if like Yuri, because he did, doesn't mean, I don't think you have to knock out someone to be like, oh, you didn't knock out this bad fighter. No. Because Vulcan is good. Well, not then. No. Charles Oliveira hits harder than Max Holloway. Um, I'd say he's more technical for sure. It has more power, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. Oberg wouldn't have finished Reyes that fast if Reyes didn't take the elbow from Yuri. I don't think that's true because he was also knocked out by Ryan Spann after that. I think he definitely would have, but he wouldn't have KO'd Reyes if Reyes actually fought like he could have. No, let's just run face first into him. This Saturday, we're going to find out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But Max hits faster. Yep. He's definitely faster. Yes. 100%. 100% he does. Charles hit harder, though. Yep. And's a better grappler. I see it as Max can stay out of off the cage, he will win. I don't think it's that simple. I don't think Charles needs the cage to win. Dustin Poirier dropped him. Gaethje dropped him. Poirier obviously finished him. I think Charles can either stun him or drop him and get a guillotine. Max has no ground game compared to Oliveira. Well, I wouldn't say no ground game. He's at least good enough to defend something. Guys, I can't go with Olives because I don't know how he gonna be like after the Ilya knockout. He just fought Gamrot. He already fought once after the knockout. He was fine. I feel like Charles is gonna ride this one like the second Chandler fight with a decision. Hey, if he wins, whatever. Also, it takes two to tango. Chandler wasn't doing too much in that second fight. Also, people forget how good Charles is on the ground, so they forget sometimes. Again, if you guys can, slap the like button. We're about almost to 10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love the cup. Appreciate you. Hell yes. I fought both of them and lost, unfortunately. Okay. Do you expect to finish from Omar Sy from Kutalaba fight? Yes. But Omar Sy has not been good. So my shirt's fire too. Appreciate you. What's your most confident picks? Well, I will for surely have my predictions out tonight. That's the goal. My confident picks. Is mm, da, 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 da. Gosh, I don't really know my confident picks. Honestly, I probably would say Kaio, but I don't think I have any like yellow like 100% these fighters are gonna win. Like I like Long Zhao to win. I like Dante to win. I like Alberto Montez, but he hasn't fought in the UFC, so we don't know how he's gonna be. I don't know. You go, appreciate you. Luke Fernandez and Rafael Tobias is locked for me. Okay. Johnson, good. Yep. Is there any other good fights? Oh, there's great fights on this card. Great fights. Gaston Bolanos is fighting. Luke Fernandez. Samajari is fighting Jesus Aguilar. Cody Durden. Cody Brundage, yikes. Bruno Vieira rematch with Rodriguez. Drew Dober, Michael Johnson's the best opening main card fight. Oh, it's not opening. Rodriguez is, but I love that fight. Rob Font, Rod Rosas. Yeah, love this card. You do MMA yourself. I don't have the time, unfortunately. What is your Ricky Tercios versus Ilya, the submission merchant prediction? Ricky Tercios versus fucking who? Oh, Alberto Montez. I think Ricky loses. Everyone picking Cody for some reason. Yeah, I don't get it. I like Cody Durden, but I don't like Cody Garbrandt. I think Brundage could win if you watch Dante versus Dumas. He's pretty ass. Yeah, but the biggest problem in the fight is Dumas is a fucking foot taller than Dante. I'll take Dante. Most people that enter the UFC for the first time lose. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. To be honest, I don't know if that's true. To be honest, I don't know though. I don't think that's true. It might be like a 50-50 thing. No, if they're getting fraud checked, it's usually their second or third fight. Yeah. And I think fraud check's a weird thing. I don't think that's necessarily accurate. DDP did way better than I remembered after rewatching the Hamza fight. Yeah. And I tried to tell people that. People are like, no, we had dominated. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure either, but it seems like it. Because like Dyer hasn't won. He didn't win his debut. Obviously, he's 0-2. Um, Chris Montino's 0-5 or some shit like that. I don't know. I think some guys do win their debut and then they don't win again. I don't see RDR knee maxing working on Kyle. I agree. I root for Cody Garbrandt and I hope he wins. God, I hope he doesn't. I truly believe DDP beats Hamza in the rematch. There's no. No. You don't get beat that bad to come back and you might do better, but I don't think so. I do not think so. I feel like Kaio's what? I knew Hamza was gonna tear DDP up that night. That's my boy right there. Okay. I mean, Ilya Taporia and Ilya on the same card. It's crazy. Gaston Bolanos and Alberto Montez. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I think DDP beats Hamza in a fight, but Hamza beats DDP in a snooze. Well, I mean, it's on DDP to stop the takedowns. You can't fault Hamza because DDP couldn't stop takedowns. Hamza versus Adesanya Prime. Who do you think wins? Prime? Well, Izzy was a motherfucker to get down, but at some point he's gonna get tired. Hamza got dominated in round 5 for 5 seconds. He didn't get dominated in round 5. You, it was at the end of the round when DDP got Hamza down. Dominated is ridiculous. Dominated is close to a 10-8. That's not even close to true. DDP had one moment in the 5th round. I feel like Strickland would better than DDP with getting up. I'm very interested to see how Strickland would do because I don't know how he would do. You think Izzy and Alexa Grasso can win? I hope Alexa Grasso doesn't win. I'm not a fan of her. DDP can't do anything. Hamza in the rematch is not going to happen. Would you be open to collab live stream by chance? Um, Yeah. I don't know. What do you do? Are you live now? Sure are. Yeah, definitely at some point, for sure. I hate the fact that Hamza, wait, DDP reversed him twice, cracked his chin, landed ground and pound, and had a sub attempt. That's not dominate, though. I hate the fact that name Hamzat is known for the sort of people who deserve to be locked up, but not put into the hot spotlight. Okay. Will the Mongolian guy beat Cody Durden? I don't think so. I think Durden wins. Chimaev would smash Strickland. Grasso, go. Yo, what's up, Lolita? DDP didn't lose. He ran out of time. Yikes. If you're watching MMA, what you doing? What's up, Mason? I just subscribed. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Macy Chasson and RDR got a lot in common. They can't fight. RDR can fight. What the hell are you talking about? He just beat Robert Whitaker. Yo, what's up? What's up, Liz? What up, man? Who's Islam fighting next? You think gotta either be Gary or Morales? I think it should be Gary. I don't think beating Sean Brady should get you a title shot. Why did pick Charles to win? Because I think Charles wins. I think he hurts Max and submits him. Don't hate me, but I am fading the Charles pick. I mean, that's fair. I like Charles to win. I think Charles hurts Max and submits him. Max is green. What do you mean he's green? Max versus Charles. Who do you have? Charles. Justin has been my favorite for nearly a decade, but by a miracle, I hope he beats Taporia. All respect to Ilya, though. There's not a chance in this world he beats Taporia. Did you see Welly versus Dern? Nope. What? No. No what? No what? Charles is a more powerful striker, and he's a much better grappler, obviously. I agree. I think Charles puts Max to the floor and submits him with the rear naked choke. I think guillotine, rear naked choke, yeah. Thanks for your fighter updates. They help a lot. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys are subscribed and have the notification on. Watch the videos, like them, comment. It just helps the algorithm. Like his stock price is up since beating Dustin, in my opinion. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. No, that's why I asked a miracle. Oh yeah. Nobody wants to see Max get submitted. I do. I do. It doesn't hurt him. I'd rather watch him get submitted than KO'd, you know, if there's a finishing sequence. I think Charles pulls it off, like I said. I just see Max getting caught with something big. Big. Any advice for a YouTuber trying to gain a following based on live stream? My shorts do really well. Honestly, the biggest thing you do is just, for one, go live vertically, like on your phone, or I think you can click it if you're using a live thing. The biggest thing really is consistency. So if you want to gain it, just go live all the time, um, as much as you can consistently. If you're only gonna do it 2 times a week, then do it 2 times a week. But when I was doing my best live streams, views wise, I was going live every single night. I don't know how sustainable that is, but that's what I was doing. I think Max will catch him with a knee when he shoots that stab in the dark. I don't think Max. I don't think Charles is gonna shoot double legs or single legs. I think he's gonna try to go to like clinch to the back, stuff like that. You think Armin Little Scuffle is gonna get him in trouble in the UFC? Honestly, I was there. Giorgio was being dirty. So was Armin. So was Armin. Armin slapped him first. I watched the whole thing. Armin was the first one to slap him, and they're both doing this stupid hand fighting bullshit. They're both doing it. Yes, he should be in trouble. He should not get a title shot. You can't. I don't care what's going on. Tell the referee you're a professional. Do not do that. I don't know about betting. I don't know. be consistent. Yeah, I think Max versus Olives is unbettable. That's not true. There's definitely betting options like Max by finish, like Max finish in like 3, 4, 5 rounds. Charles for submission, 1, 2, or 3. There's a bunch of different things you could do. He's like getting TKO'd too, so I put the money line. Max doesn't shoot. No, Max doesn't shoot. You can go every night if you have no outside job. Yeah, 100%. If I didn't have a job, I'd be streaming all the time. Yeah, true. Charles loves to get them against the cage first. Like even like Dustin Poirier, he got his back, and then you seen how lost Poirier was when he had his back. And I think Charles doesn't need regular takedowns to submit Max. Bro, the Olives versus Chandler rematch was so weird. He couldn't finish Chandler. I definitely think he could have, but if you're getting mount all the time, why risk giving Chandler an angle to explode? To me, it seemed like Charles was trying to stay in control and stay patient rather than um, expose himself and let Chandler, you know, uh, get back up or hurt him like he ended up doing. It was stupid. He should have been professional though after the trouble he was in, and if Hamza was there, it would have been a disaster. Oh, 100%. Yes. The earliest I've seen you live stream, you got Holloway or Oliveira. I have Oliveira. Yeah, it's early. I haven't had time at night because of stupid work. But so I was like, I'll do it now. I got time. Yeah, I have Oliveira winning. Yo, what's good, my guy? Early, yeah, I know it's early. Live. I'm sorry. Smack that like button. Yep, subscribe if you guys can. Super chats are always welcome. I appreciate you guys. It was amazing when Chandler said I would beat Charles 10 out of 10 times, even though I've lost two. Yeah, that's terrible. Is Olive sub or bust? No, because again, I think he hurts Max and then submits him. So if you hurt him, there's a potential he could finish him, but I also think he could submit him. Right, Robo? Charles was actually being smart that fight. It's probably because he got hurt in the first. Correct. Correct. These guys are fighters. They're not gentlemen. What do you expect from hot headed fighters? But then what do you expect from an organization that you work for not to give you anything? Also, this isn't his first time punching a fan. Oh, the fan's talking shit. Fuck you, Armin. Oh, Dan Hooker's getting in your face on a stare down and you headbutt him. Fuck you, Armin. Oh, a guy's slapping you and you're slapping him. Oh, and it's a close match too. It was like 5-3 or some shit like that. Oh, the match is over. Let's hit him now. Stupid. Justin Gaethje versus Ilya. Ilya smashes him. Green versus Chandler at the White House. I love that fight. Charles hits hard. Oh yeah. Charles looks hard, bones, muscle like a hit with a board. Correct. Who wins, Ilya or Oliveira rematch? Ilya. I think Oliveira grappling wise would be so much fun to watch. But I think there's some matchups where Charles is like, I'm gonna strike. After Ilya defends the lightweight title, should he fight BSD? BSD's, I mean, yeah, I like that fight. I think he destroys BSD though. Ilya beats all but Islam. Correct. Drew Dober versus Jeff Neal. Drew Dober's fighting Michael Johnson, which I love. But it's not about how they act or don't act outside the ring. It's who they beat. He deserves. No, he doesn't. I don't give a shit who he just beat Dan Hooker. You don't deserve a title shot after that. Sorry. Also, you headbutt him. You broke his nose. You fought a fan. Now you fight outside here. Don't care. Should have fucking fought Islam when you had the chance. Wow, who wins, Ruffy or Gaethje? Gaethje. Yo, Cole, what's up, man? Hey, man, how's your day going? Pretty good. How about you? Armin loses the cage fight to Giorgio for sure. Oof. Took him down. Got to give him that. Don't know about you, but I'm English and very happy to watch Patty get battered. No, I mean, Patty did very well until like the eye pokes, until he went against the cage. Patty did really good on the outside. BSD versus Patty, either a France or UK fight night. I think Patty beats BSD. Are you circumcised? What a dumb question. It's a joke, man. Um, okay. I think it'd be hilarious. If he was a real contender, he would have been calling out BSD instead of doing a stupid ass wrestling match. Well, if he was a real contender, he wouldn't be headbutting fighters before the match. Eye pokes are the new top move. You're right about that. Does O'Malley with Pereira power beat Hamzat? Yes, I think so. What do you think about Green's recent performance against Zellhuber? Is he younger or older than Michael Johnson? He's older than Michael Johnson, but not by much. I thought it was incredible. I picked Zellhuber to win because I don't trust Bobby Green's durability, and I figured Zellhuber would have gotten better because he just fought Michael Johnson. The same thing happened. He didn't get finished, but the same thing happened, and he didn't do anything. He didn't change anything. Bobby Green looked incredible. It was awesome. Eye pokes are the new meta. King Green was great. Yep. Pereira beats Gon. No, not a fucking chance in the world. Gon's 100 pounds bigger than him. No. When is the GOAT on Shojobi gonna fight, bro? Hopefully never. Nobody wants to watch that guy fight. Nobody. I don't see Pereira doing as well in heavyweight. I do. Who beats him in heavyweight besides John Jones? Oh, maybe Gon? No. There's nobody in heavyweight that's good besides John. Gon's okay. He definitely needs some anger management. You're right about that. He needs a win. They want to build Patty back up. That's why I said BSD. Fair, big name on a winning streak. Very winnable fight for Patty, I believe. 100% Cole. Yes. Brady was cracking Morales with the left hook. That's like saying Burns was cracking Morales with the right hand that he hit him with. Just because you hit somebody doesn't mean you were cracking them. Cracking means you're having some effects. He was having zero effect because he's a terrible striker. How did Kavanaugh not gas against Morales at altitude, but gassed against Energy in 7 minutes? I think what it was he was starting to slow down, and Moreno put him against the cage for a fucking round, and then he didn't get tired. I mean, it helped him recover. That's it. Amanda Nunes first on Show Jobley. Nunes. Armin Goat. Brady sucks. Patty is going to be a beast. The last fight moved him up a level. I agree. I think Pereira does better in heavyweight. If Charles Johnson KOs you, you're the new flyweight contender. Correct. Moreno got destroyed. Yeah. Exposed? Who? Who? Moreno wasn't exposed. Armin has taken over MMA. No. 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 Not even a little. Yeah, people saying Armin is being robbed based on his behavior. He deserves it. Correct. He can be champ for sure, but as a champ, you should know how to act because you represent the sport outside the cage. Correct. Correct. 100%. Brandon Moreno is the new gatekeeper now. No. Gatekeeper is weird. Was weird. He lost against a really good guy who was winning his last one and then lost. Also, again, it's short notice. Moreno didn't have a ton of time of coming up with a game plan against Loner. Floyd Mayweather versus heavyweight Juliana Pena makes no sense. Cerrone Goat, Connick King, yes. Yes. What happened to the Steve Urseg? I mean, he rose super hard and had a close fight with the champion and hasn't been able to figure it out. It happens sometimes when you fight the champ. I think there hasn't been a single guy after losing a title fight that's won their next fight. Maybe one. I can't remember though. I'm pretty sure there's nobody. But yeah. So also he's fought really good guys. Really good guys. His best performance still is David Dvorak. That fight was incredible. What a good performance. But he hasn't only fought like that since. So Brandon Moreno will be champ again before he retires. I don't know about that. I don't think he'd beat Judge with Van. Ode Osborne beats Charles Johnson, and Charles Johnson chinned Van and Kavanaugh. Charles beat Ode. Oh, was it a split? It might have been a split decision. Yeah, but it was. I mean, one judge thought Charles won, so it's a weird. You can never can do MMA math. It's a very weird thing. And also, Kavanaugh fought Johnson better than Joshua Van did. I mean, Van didn't have much success against him at all, really. Then he was down 2 rounds or some shit. Which UFC fighter do you think you can beat in a fight? That's ridiculous. Am I good at picking UFC winners? Nah. I mean, it's MMA. It's a I was 10-3 in my last card. What do you think about Holloway versus Oliveira? I think Oliveira wins. How badly does the Rousey versus Gina Carano card bomb for Netflix? Pretty badly. Pretty badly. I think there's gonna be people watching it. I'm not watching it because I don't care. I don't care. Watching Rousey spar at 39 is like, ew. I want the Ink trilogy. Why? There's nothing more there. Oh, with Johnny Walker? Oof. Ugh. I hope they're still doing Kayla Amanda. I hope so. I fucking hope so. I fucking hope. Ooh. I don't really know else who you would have her fight against. Armin, Patty. That's a great matchup. There's a lot of bad blood between those guys. But again, Armin doesn't deserve it. Imagine being the UFC and being like, we gotta do PR with this guy. It's like, do we let him face off? Because Armin might headbutt him and break his nose. Do we wrap him against securities? Because fans might say something to him and might punch him. It's a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. But I don't know. Yo, what's up, Rays? Is Dan Hooker gay? Do you care? I don't care. I have no idea. I think it's crazy that people are just taking some woman's word. It's like, you don't fucking know Dan Hooker. She could be saying bullshit. We don't know. Also, if he is, who the fuck cares? Who cares? Reyes Walker is almost a guaranteed fun ragdoll KO. Correct. Correct. Hooker versus Chandler. Not bad. Two. Giannis chilling. Title shot glitch is still going. He can't keep getting away with this. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Yeah, that wrestling match was terrible look for the UFC. You're correct. Dan Hooker is a hooker. I wish UFC makes a new BMF division where most badass fighters from any division can fight each other. No, you can't do not a late weight limit thing. Can't do that. Can do that. Look what Conor McGregor did, and he still was a double champ. He was double champ before he did what he did. But I mean, come on, man. You gotta know the news. You think Dariush can beat Torres? Yes, his ground game is good enough to beat Torres. He has to get him there, but of course, if he can get him there, he can win. So you mean in official catchweight division? Yeah, well, the problem with the catchweight division is there's no way they're gonna have like there has to be some limit. You can't have no limit. You think they're going to strip Aspinall? I fucking hope so. Sadly, it won't ever happen due to athletic commissions. Man, I miss watching open weight tournaments. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I don't want to watch like a middleweight fight like Mighty Mouse Johnson. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see Mighty Mouse get his head caved in because he's fighting a guy that's 100 and some odd pounds bigger than him. I don't want to see that. Who's the best MMA reporter? I really like oh, what's his name? Oh, he does the ESPN. I can't think of his name. Dan, no. Oh, I can't remember his name. I hope Amzat loses and retires. Why? Dan Hooker is not gay, just a woman talking shit. There you go. I really like Dariush. Me too. It's fucking oh gosh, what's his name? He just was talking to DC, I think. No, what's his fucking name? Not Ariel. God, not Ariel. He does the ESPN stuff. Fuck. Benil pissed me off last fight. He could have beat up BSD on the ground. I agree. Man, I want to see a bunch of Eddie Halls go at it. Honestly, maybe it won't be as skilled, but it would be fucking brawl. Yeah, but they would gas out in a minute. The schmo, not the schmo. It's like, I'll find it. I'll find it. ESPN. UFC. It is um oh Brett Okamoto. That's who it is. I like him a lot. He seems like a pretty genuine guy, so I like him. Nina Drama, God no. Ilya would KO a light heavyweight like Khalil. No, he wouldn't. Brett Okamoto is awesome reporter. Yep, that's who I like. I feel like Benil was too confident going into the scene that Renato did to BSD. I don't think he was too confident at all. I just think he got caught. I mean, Benil went right at him. They got into an exchange and he got caught. Where's the wolf fighting again? Who knows? Nobody knows. Well, true, but that would be fun to watch too. Maybe I'm a little says. Yeah, yeah. I don't like watching things with like no technique. I don't think it'd be fun. Would you fight MMA Joe in UFC special event? Sure. Can any lightweights or featherweights female fighters take a flyweight male fighter? I mean, like Nunes would be like Cody Brundage, somebody like that. RDR putting his stiff missile on Kyo's beard and inserting his dominance in his soul. Okay. To be honest, I miss Prime Eddie Alvarez when his wife used to scream his name during his fights. People forget how damn good Eddie Alvarez was. I don't know if it's because of the Connor fight. I don't know, if it's because his, a couple losses there, but Eddie was so good. So good. Man. Dude, a random construction worker can beat a female fighter. That's not true. If you took someone off the street and then a female who was trained, if they got on top of the female, then it could be an issue. But overall, that female fighter, and like there's bad ones, sure, but like if you put a decently trained fighter in front of a person who's not trained, that non-trained person is getting his ass whooped every time. Give Nunes, Chris Montino, there you go. MMA Joey versus MMA Guru in a special match. Yikes. Huh. Chris Montino, how bad is he? How bad is he? Good God. Whew. Awful. Awful. I don't understand it. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. Which is the best MMA content channel on YouTube? Ooh, MMA content? Ooh. Um, I'm not gonna say me, if that's what you were asking, because I think that'd be fucking crazy. Oh gosh. I think like Fight Night Picks. I think that's what their name is. I think they're pretty good. They're very consistent. But I think who's the most successful? Guru. So whatever he's doing is working. I mean, I don't agree with being clickbait. I don't agree just saying bad like mean things or like um, bad fighters just to get clicks. But I'm not a big channel. Maybe that's why. He's a big channel and he says those things. So we have a great MMA in Uganda. Oh, okay. I love the Fighting Business YouTube channel. Okay, hell yeah. MMA on Point. MMA on Point's pretty good. I like them. I like them. Yeah. There was one where they would cover like knockouts or good fights outside of the UFC. I can't remember. I don't think it's MMA on Point. I can't remember, but it was pretty cool stuff. Yo, Torn, what's up, buddy? I'm a white belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm about to get my blue belt, but I can still beat the girls that are brown belts. Some, but there's gonna be some that would whoop you. Max beats Charles Olives. Okay, I don't think so, but okay. Who beats Ilya? Islam. It's the only one who beats Ilya. Islam. I think Volk could have beat him if he fought him a second time, but I think Max could still beat him because he was up 2-0 against Ilya before he got caught. But yeah, everyone counting out, dude. Bronx. Oh yeah. But again, guys, it's about 9:20 here for me. I'm gonna get off, make some prediction videos. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Smack the comment button on shorts, videos, anything like that. It just helps the algorithm. So I do appreciate you. Black belt girls get me. You know, colostrum. You're coming in too late. I'm gonna try to be live tonight. I'm gonna try to get the prediction videos done tonight. Um, yeah, I appreciate you. Make sure you like and comment on all the videos. It just helps so much more. If no one likes and comments on the videos don't get a lot of views, and then it hurts the channel in the next video. So even if you don't like it, even hit the thumb down button. Do something on it. Comment something bad. I don't care. Help with something. When's my next live? I'm gonna try tonight. Stay healthy, you guys as well. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you at the next one. Peace. Tonight.